Hey my friends, happy Thursday. It is 2 o'clock on Thursday, and that means it's Throwdown Thursday. Welcome to my page every Thursday at 2 p.m. I do a little crafting with you, so I'm so excited to see you guys hopping on here. I'm going to give it a couple minutes. It usually takes you guys a little bit to find me. Hopefully, my video is being a little wonky. Let's see if it does better without Wi-Fi. I'm just watching online here. I don't know if that's making it worse or better. I think it's making it worse. Let me put my Wi-Fi back on. There's a few people home today, so I don't know if that's why. Go ahead and comment if you can see me. I don't know if it's working very well. I'm just gonna give it a couple seconds, see if the feed gets any better. Hey Kay. Mine's still saying video interrupted. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's working, but my internet's a little unstable, which is not good. I am so happy to be here. So we have a lot of things to go over today. This is just not going well here. Hey, Betsy. Give me a thumbs up or something if you guys are seeing me okay. My computer looks a little wonky, but I don't know if it's just the delay from before and now it's better or not. So just give me a shout below if everything's good. It doesn't look like a lot of you are getting on, so I'm wondering if I'm having trouble. Anyway, it's been a productive day. So, well, not really productive. It's been a busy day. We did a walk this morning with Shelby, and I'm going to try putting this off again. See if that's better. I don't know if there are some people in the house, so I don't know if that will be better or worse. Oh, my arm is hurting today. So let's try that and see. It's a little fuzzy right now on there, but I can't really tell. Okay, I got some thumbs up, so it looks like you guys are okay. I'm gonna keep going. So we went for a walk this morning, and then I had to go to Staples to get some more ink, so we went for a little car ride, which she's still not too sure of. And we played in the yard, and now we're taking a little nap. So hopefully this will last for a little bit. Yeah, it was a little fuzzy on my end, but I'm hoping it's better now. It stinks because it's a little bit delayed, so it's hard for me to tell if it got better or not. It looks better on my screen, but hopefully, yeah, you guys are saying good now, but I don't know if that was before or after I switched off Wi-Fi. I think I just switched off Wi-Fi and it got worse. So I'm gonna just give it a second and let it catch up, and then I can see. All right, you guys look like it's okay. I think I'm gonna put Wi-Fi back on because it seemed to fix itself, and then it got fuzzy when I turned it off again. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna leave it and let it go. Okay, so I have a lot to share with you today. So I have a project. We're going to do a project featuring some new product that's coming out next week. I'm going to actually tell you how you can get it now if you really want it. I'm also going to show you a sample of what you can get in the starter kit, because Celebration ends on Sunday, and that's like the best deal in the book, and it only happens like once in a great while. It'll probably happen again later this year when we do Celebration again, but it's really nice to get it now because I've got some good ideas for you. And then we'll do some crafting with the new product, and then I'll show you a couple of things that I have open for registration right now. So lots to share with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. It looks much better on my screen. Hopefully it's good on your screen, and we can get started. So let me just swap this. I don't know why I'm having a hard time holding that up today. Usually I can do that and it doesn't hurt my arm, but you know what it is, probably is because that is the arm that I use to restrain little Shelby Lou when we're on our walks. So she is obviously learning to walk on a leash, and she pulls in front of me, so I have to kind of pull her back, and that's probably why that was hurting me today. So I was not very steady. I apologize about that. Okay. So, as many of you know, and have already taken advantage, Celebration is it used to be a one time per year, but now it's going to be 2 times per year, which is exciting. But this round of Celebration is ending. So if you're not familiar with what this is, it's a promotion that runs for 2 weeks. 2 months, and you get to earn freebies based on your orders. So if you order $50 or more, you get to pick something that has a $50 reward item available. So like the paper here, the Darling Donkeys stamp set that we did a couple weeks ago is a $50 reward item. We have the Oso Ombre paper, which I'll show you a class I did with this in a second. There's the Approaching Perfection stamp set, which is a really cute birthday sentiment set. We have the Corner Bouquet stamp set, which is a $50 reward item. The Heal Your Heart, which I did a video with on Tuesday, my YouTube channel, Teach Me Tuesday. So that's there. I love this card here. I'm totally going to case that one. There's the really pretty Flower and Field paper. That's also a $50 reward item. We have okay, so now we go into the $100 reward. So if you spend $100, you can pick some of these higher priced items, or you can pick 2 of the $50 reward items. I just wanted to kind of explain that because I know some of you have been a little bit confused about how that works. So this, A Touch of Ink, which we did, I think we did last Thursday on my Facebook Live. That one is a $100 reward. So you have to order 100 to get that one for free. And then also the Berry Blessings, which we focused on last month as well. And that's the 12 by 12 paper and the stamps that you get both for a $100 order. And those are free when you place an order for 100. So if you have things that you need anyway, now is the best time to order because you're going to get extra bang for your buck. Plus, I'll just show you this part right now. So I have, what did I do with it? I have a card class going on. Where did I put those? The Pretty Perennials class. I have no idea what, oh, they're there. I did them. I showed you these in my virtual card class yesterday, or Tuesday. But these projects here are my card class for the month, my virtual card class. So if you order between now and Friday using that code, not only will you qualify for Celebration, but you'll also get to earn these card kits for free. And if your order is $50 or more, you'll earn Celebration reward, and I send you the rhinestones for free. So just make sure you use that host code. Unless your order is over $150, don't use the code. I'll still send you the card kits, but you'll get host reward, or host rewards on top of that. Okay, so that's kind of that portion of Celebration. Let's quickly go through what you might want to select if you wanted to get the best deal in the book. And I promise we're going to do some crafting in a second. But the other part of Celebration is the amazing starter kit. So I kind of pulled some products that I might put into my starter kit because this is what I'm kind of focusing on. So if you wanted to do the cards I just made, this would be a really good set or good bundle for you to put into your starter kit. And you can choose anything you want for your starter kit. It's just $99 plus tax, so you get free shipping. So that means that it ends up being about 20% off anyway for the because you get $125 worth of product for that $99 plus tax. So that's a great deal in of itself. And then of course, if you choose to continue, you get to actually have 20% off on all your future orders. And you don't have to do classes if you don't want to, but if you do, you can always look to me to help you with that kind of stuff too. And then you can kind of earn a little bit of extra cash to support your habit. So this is what I would probably select. So you could get these Pretty Perennials stamp set. These are the 4 colors I used in those cards. You could get the Memento Black ink pad, some Stampin' Dimensionals, some of the Opal rounds, and then this really pretty neutral kind of, I didn't use this one in the cards. I could put the linen thread instead, but I like to be able to get the most bang for my buck. So when you do a starter kit, it's $125 exactly. You can go under, but you can't go over by even 1 penny. So I always try to get it exact on. And this is $6.50, which made it exactly $125 if I ordered all of this. Then you would get a free paper pumpkin kit too, usually. Sometimes they most of the time they put in a free back paper pumpkin too. So you get all of this for $99 plus tax, right? And then you'll get 20% off any future orders. Oh, and I forgot, because of Celebration, you also get the 5 extra packs of DSP. So you get the Brights, the Regals, the Subtles, the Neutrals, and the 2020-2022 Designer Series paper stacks. And what's really cool about this is these are the new patterns from the upcoming annual catalog. So the annual catalog comes out in May. So these are the new patterns. So if you did want to do a business, you'd already have a good stack of product that would be good for the new catalog session. So that's just kind of a little sneak peek of all the goodies you could get. Don't forget, you get the little paper pumpkin pack too. So it's a really good value for 99 bucks plus tax. So if you have any questions or if you've been thinking about it, please feel free to send me a message, because I'd love to answer your questions and make sure it's a good fit for you. And if, you know, that's totally fine. I don't mind answering questions even if you decide not to join. It's just, I love this time of year because it's the best time to get started. I was actually a Celebration baby myself. I joined in January 15 years ago because I loved the deal. All right, so now this is another option you can do in your starter kit, and this is also what we're going to use for our project today. I have no idea what I'm making because I haven't designed it yet. This is all brand new product. This is actually going to be an early release of some annual catalog items that are coming out in May in the new catalog, but you're going to be able to order them in March. There's a little bonus though. So the butterflies are part of the upcoming annual catalog, but this DSP is only available, and I think the specialty paper here too is only available during the pre-release in March. So I'm going to show you this now. You can order it beginning next week, or if you decide you really want to do the starter kit and get that amazing deal, you can get this all of this in your starter kit for $71.25, and you'd still have money left over to get some ink pads and whatnot. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you. I haven't even opened mine yet. See this? So I'm going to be able to show you how to put this together, and then we're also going to show you what the dies look like and the paper and the specialty paper. So let me first show you this. Hi everyone. Okay. So when you get your first stamp set, see this one's just one big stamp set, and I think it's only 17 for the stamp itself. So somebody on the one of the demonstrator sites this week was like, oh, you could totally buy 2 because it's only 17 and then cut one apart and then leave one all together. And you may be asking why you'd want them all together anyway, but what's cool is if you look at this, if we can get it open, the dies are all together too. So you can actually stamp them all at once and then die cut them all at once, which means kind of like the mini messages bundle that I did a couple of weeks ago, where you could die cut all of the sentiments at once. See, I still have them here. You could do this and have like a little stash of butterflies for whenever you're ready to stamp again. So see, you actually get both options. How cool is that? So this one here is all connected, so you can actually stamp it and then pull this off and die cut them all at once. And then you have some, well, this is cool, like little brick. You have some like texture elements, some smaller butterflies, and then you have all these individual detail butterflies too that you can layer on top of the ones that are stamped. Or you could just do them separately too. So it's an amazing die set. So hopefully, I think I'll probably end up showing you something with that, just because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing today because I am winging it. It's Throw It Down Thursday after all. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put this together. I actually, with these large ones, I usually only do half at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the backing on this. And then I'm only going to take the label off half of it. I'm going to get this lined up, and I'm probably going to stick my head in the way just because I want to make sure it's lined up correctly, because if it's not, it's going to be a nightmare later for me. Okay, so you're just lining it up with the edges, and now that I got that down, I can go ahead and peel this side off, and it should line up without any problem. So, I'm getting all stuck to it. Don't mind my head, I'm sorry. There we go. And now I can just go ahead and peel this off. And there I have my stamp set ready to go. These little pieces I took out on the original one, so I'm just going to pop these out. And actually what's really cool, I haven't tried this, but maybe we should, I don't know if I'll have time. But I saw online that somebody used all these little bits. Here, let me get them for you. Let me just get these out of the way. They're all stuck to me. They used the bits from this. So see how I had cut this out? And they put them all on a block and then stamped them as a background, and it looked like a giraffe. So it was really cool. I usually don't save this stuff just because I don't really like a lot of extra clutter, but it looked really cute. They used it with the, I forget what stamp that is, but it's got a little giraffe in it, and it was really, really cute. All right, so there's the stamp. Let's go ahead and move on here. The butterfly is so pretty. So also we saw the dies. So also in this little bundle is the Natural Touch specialty paper. So in here we have, ooh, it's nice pretty paper. I'm gonna close that so I don't get it stuck. There's 2 sheets of this. Really, it's actually a little bit shiny, but it's a really nice, oh, and it's got a side on the back side too. It's really nice, like silky smooth. You could probably stamp on it too. You just want to be careful because it's a little bit slick, but it's really pretty, like a natural wood looking paper. So that's part of the suite as well. And then let's look at the always the fun part, the designer series paper. So it's 6x6 paper. I haven't even opened it yet. So we'll take a peek and see. Now, I am fairly certain that these actually line up with, I don't know if it's this one. Yeah, it looks like it is. This piece here, the one that's right on top, actually lines up with the die. Look at that. How cool is that, right? So you could actually just run it through your die cutting machine and get all these pretty butterflies right out of the paper. You don't even have to stamp, right? So that is a really cool little trick too. Yes, it is a really kind of neat way to make some fun background stamps, Kathy. I agree. I just tend not to do it. Okay, so let's just kind of flip through. I have all these grand ideas and then I just hang on to clutter and never actually do it. So, okay, so you get a bunch of these. Let's see, how many pieces of each do you get? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a lot of little butterflies, right? All right, so let's see what else. Oh, there's some cute little butterflies. I'm just going to flip through these because you don't need to see it 8 times. Ooh, I like the rainbow ombre. That's really pretty. And then the back side is that pretty, like orange and yellow watercolor look. What else do we got? Oh, we got some fun butterflies in the clouds with a calypso coral mini pattern there. Like a polka dot pattern. Some more little butterflies. I like these a lot too. That's pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip through. And that one's got the really pretty, it almost looks like giraffe too, but pink and orange. And you have that pretty design. And the back side, ooh, is a nice Bermuda Bay. Simple pattern. I think that's the end of it. So yeah, you get 8 sheets of each one, so you get lots of stuff. And those butterflies, you can make a bazillion butterflies with that, right? All right, so let's do this, because like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. So what I want to do first is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut out these butterflies. And then I'm probably going to stamp the stamp and cut out those, and then we can go from there. Because I always like to kind of start with my focal image when I'm designing. So that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead. Now the whole bundle, like I said, is $71.25 and is going to be available to everybody beginning Monday, March 1st. I think it's on Monday. I believe it's the 1st that it starts. And then if you wanted to order it now and get it a little bit early, you could add it to your starter kit too. So that's kind of cool. But I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here. And we're gonna line this up so we can get all those little butterflies cut out at once. When it lines up really nicely, it looks like. I'm gonna slip this on top and then roll this through. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera a lot. I'm trying not to do it too much, so. Okay, and then look at that. How awesome is that? Look at all these pretty butterflies. Oh my goodness, I love them. Butterflies for days, you guys. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and put those to the side for a minute. And then I'm gonna take the stamp here. And let's look at that. Where is my stamp? So this one, I think, you know what would be really pretty? I think oh, you know what though? I don't have a block this big. I keep forgetting to order that block. So, yeah, because I always order my big, large stamps in wood mount because I prefer that. So I actually don't have this size block. Oh, this should be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stamp it. Let's try doing a dual block and see if that will work. Since they're so sticky, we're going to cheat. It will do. It's not the best. So I'm going to go ahead. It's going to actually be, I think it's a little bit too close because it was going to bend. So I'm going to spread them out a little bit. There we go. It's a little flatter that way. All right, so I'm also going to use my piercing mat. I'm thinking this might be really pretty if we do white emboss on a cardstock color. So I'm going to say, let's do coral. And of course, we probably want to do it in a bunch of different colors, but just for the sake of today, let me find some, I think there's Blushing Bride. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do Blushing Bride too, instead, rather. Where is the, oh, I think it's on here. I'm looking for the back because it will tell me. Yeah, Blushing Bride. So let me grab a piece of that. And we'll do this on that. Where is my trimmer? Okay. So I'm going to just cut this in half so that I can stamp it. Let's do a little white emboss. So let me grab my embossing buddy. We don't sell this anymore, but it's definitely one you want to have. So I'm sure you can still get them online. I'm going to do white emboss, which is right there. I'm going to grab another little mat here just so that I don't get embossing powder all over the place. And then I need my Versamark, and I have my heat gun, so we should be good. So let's first go ahead and run this over the cardstock so we get rid of any staticky stray stuff. Again, we don't sell these anymore, but you can probably find them online. Okay, so it just kind of gets some of that staticky off the cardstock so that it won't have the little dots of embossing powder where you don't want it. I'm going to leave, since I have the wrong size block, I'm going to leave this on the block and do this upside down. I'd probably do that anyway just because it's such a big stamp. It just makes more sense. And I'm going to ink this all up with Versamark. Okay. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and flip this over. And we're going to stamp that. Make sure we get a really good stamping here. Like this. Now remember, the Versamark is going to not show. So, oh, you know what I could have done? I could have used my Stamparatus. That was dumb. And then I could have redone it again if it doesn't go completely. It looks pretty good though. So now we're going to take the white emboss powder. I should have done gold. Actually, I can do gold. I haven't done it yet. Maybe I want to do gold or silver. No, I'm going to stick with white. I'm going to make a decision quickly because you don't want that ink to dry. So that step right there, the stamping and then the sprinkling the powder on, you want to do relatively quickly. Once you've got the powder on, though, you don't have to heat set right away. It will be fine as long as you don't brush it, because if you brush it, it will come off. But the ink only stays tacky for a little bit, and then it kind of dries out, and it won't stick to the embossing or to the Versamark. All right, so I got an extra stray here. I must have caught the edge. Doesn't really matter all that much because I'm going to die cut it out anyway. So this is why I used a separate grid sheet, because I didn't want all of this on the grid sheet that I'm going to be stamping on. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm going to wipe off any excess. All right, put the cover on so we have no accidents. And then we'll go ahead and grab heat gun. Hopefully this is still plugged in. I think it is. Yep. And we're going to heat set it. It takes it a few minutes to heat up, but once it gets going, you'll see it turn. I'll put it a little bit closer. You'll see it turn from like a muted kind of color to a nice shiny white, bright white. So see how that's turning to a brighter white? That's how you know it's completely embossed. I'm going to have to switch where I'm holding it because it does get super hot. I'm going to just turn it so I don't burn my finger. This is going to be so pretty. I could have done this on vellum too, actually. That might have been pretty because we could have put it over the die cut hearts. Maybe I'll do it again, we'll see. Because now I'm thinking that will be really pretty. And I think I would do it in gold. Embossing on vellum can be a little tricky. You're not supposed to use the highest heat setting, but I tend to still do that. You just have to be careful. It can burn the vellum, so I'll show you in a second. There we go. And then I just kind of go once over to make sure everything's done. So there you go. There's the white embossed. Oh, I think I missed the antennas here. There it goes. So I'm just looking for any spots that look less shiny, but they all look good. So that's really pretty. We'll die cut those in a second. So there's two settings on the Stampin' Up! One. There's a 1 and a 2. And so the highest setting is what you normally would use, but the 2 is supposed to be for like vellum and things like that because it will be a little bit less harsh. But I find it takes forever for it to actually switch. So I don't generally do that even though I'm supposed to. All right, let's do this again because of course my brightest ideas come when I'm in the middle of doing another idea, right? So I think I'm going to stamp this one again on vellum using golds. Let me get the gold out before I get too far in this. And then I can layer it onto those die cut ones. So I think that's what I'm going to use for my card. I'll die cut these too just because those will be great for other projects. But I just had a brilliant idea, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's go ahead. Re-ink this with the Versamark. Oh, I should put my... Let me just put this under here just so I get a good, nice, good image there. Just gives it a little bit more strength behind it so you get more contact to the paper. I just want to make sure I really get it inked well. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and stamp this. Okay, I'm gonna put some pressure on it. This is the only time I allow CPR stamping. Usually you don't want to do that. You do want to be careful because you don't want to do so much that then it catches the middle of this. Granted, we're going to die cut it out, but we might catch some edges of the butterflies, and then that wouldn't be good. Yeah, see, I cut a little bit of an edge, but it's an edge, so it's fine. Now we're going to sprinkle on the gold. Ooh, I'm loving this already. So excited. So we're going to sprinkle on the gold. Again, you want to do that step pretty quickly. So you don't want to give too much time between when you stamp and when you sprinkle. So sprinkle, no, sorry, stamp, sprinkle, okay? And then once it's got the powder on it, you can take a little bit more time to get the heat setting done. Mine has all sorts of flecks of glitter and whatnot in there too, so it's a little bonus. Oh, sorry, it's breaking up a little bit. Hopefully it kind of rights itself again. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in here because I don't really know how I'm gonna fix that. Put this in here. Looks pretty good. I missed a little bit right here, so I don't know if it's because I missed it when I stamped it. Looks like I might have, but that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna set that aside. Let me see here. Just gonna see, I did put it back on. So hopefully it straightens out. Let me try taking off the Wi-Fi and see if that helps. I don't know if it will make it worse or better, but we'll give it a second. I'm gonna pour the rest of this in here and see what happens. Okay. Wipe off some of this. And I'm just watching the, sorry, I'm just delaying for a second just so I can wait till it catches up with me so we can see if the signal is any better with the Wi-Fi off. So let's see. All right, so this, I'm right at the part where you guys said it was bad. So let me just see if that gets any better when I take it off. I'm playing with it. Da, 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 da. Just looking. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start heat embossing while I watch, because that's not anything too drastic, but it is really cool to watch. Is it better now? Okay. It's not necessarily better on mine yet, but hopefully it straightens out. Oh, there it goes. I love the heat embossing. It is really like magic. It was one of the very first things that I fell in love with when I started stamping. Look how beautiful this is gonna be. I love it. Whoops, I almost touched that butterfly. You can see there's still some stray bits here. I don't know if I think I did run the embossing buddy over it, but vellum is, like I said, very tricky. But because this one's all gonna be die cut, I think you're like, it's totally fine. It's a really good one to do this with. You can see the vellum is warping a little bit because of the heat, so I'm just gonna pull it back a little bit. Perfect. So pretty. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully it comes through when I'm actually doing the video, but how neat is that, right? So pretty. Okay, so let's die cut these, and then we can make something with them. Hopefully. All right, I'm gonna die cut the pink ones first, and then we'll do the vellum. So we're gonna just line this up like that, and just make sure I get it all set here. And make sure it doesn't move, and then we can go ahead and roll through. Okay, and then we'll do the vellum. So now I have a bunch of pretty pink butterflies. These are pretty, look at that. That's fun. All right, so I'm gonna take those and just kind of set those aside. And then let's take our vellum and do it one more time here. You guys, this is a beautiful set. I love butterflies, and there is something really springy about them, which I like. So let me just make sure I get it lined up right. I actually may use a little bit of washi for this one. I can find what I did with my washi. Take a little bit of washi, make sure it lays where it's supposed to lay. It's kind of popping up a little bit. I need to get new plates, but they're on back order at the moment. I'm gonna put a little bit there, and we'll put a little bit up here. There, so it stays put. And then we will go ahead and roll this through. Thank you, Donna. I usually remove the grid sheet when I'm using my die cutting machine because it makes the machine kind of rock all over the place, but I need it for the video, so. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me just get this off and show you the finished results. Oh my gosh, I love them. Totally gonna use those. Okay, so let's pull this out of the way. Get the big shot out of the way. Or, sorry, it's not the big shot. It's the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Old habits die hard. Move that. All right, so let me fix this because that's gonna drive me crazy. We'll tape this back down. All right, so now we have all these pretty butterflies. So I'm thinking I want to layer maybe this one. I actually like that it's a little bit smaller too, so you can see both colors. So I might use this one on here, maybe. What is this? Get off there. There we go. Yeah, I like this color. I think I like this size. We'll determine whether I use, so I think this, nope, is it this one? Yeah, so that's the one that actually fits directly over it. But like I said, I think I want more of the color to show. So I think I will use a different size one. This is pretty too though. So you could layer like that. But I think I'm gonna stick with this idea. So let's get a card base that works with it. I've actually been going through all my past kits that were never made up and look at how pretty is that, right? So I'm gonna grab mint macaron and we'll use that as the base. And then I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this wood because I think that will be really pretty on here. So I think I want to layer it on a piece of white though. So let's do, actually I think I have some cut already. Let's see. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Nope, that's 3 3/4. So I need a bigger one. This one looks like the right size. Yep. So I'm gonna put this on first, right? And then I think I'm gonna layer a piece of that on. Oh yes, yes, yes. So we'll do. We shall do. So that one was 4 by 5 1/4. So we're gonna do 3 3/4 by 5. You guys, I can tell you already, you need this bundle. It is going to be perfect for spring and for spreading some sunshine after this crazy last 12 months we've had, right? Okay, so we can layer that like this, right? And then we can layer this, and I'll probably just do some glue dots. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. Do I want that one, or do I want the one that's even a little bit smaller? I think I'll stick with this one. I could kind of do both of them, but I kind of like the layering here. So let's go ahead and stick this on here with some mini glue dots. It is a really pretty set, Donna. So in case you missed the beginning, it's not available until next week. And the bundle has the paper, but the paper won't be available in the new annual catalog. So this is a sneak peek of new annual catalog product, which is coming out in May. But the butterfly paper is not part of that bundle. So that's only available during the pre-order in March. And if you want to get your hands on it now, you can do the starter kit before Sunday, and you get to pick $125 worth of product of your choice for $99 plus tax, and you can include this in there. All right, so I like that, but now I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do. I actually don't know. I might want some, I don't know if I like all of that wood. I think I might want, and I might want to do it this way. And maybe, let's see what we have for patterns here. That one's kind of pretty. There's the ombre. I want something kind of soft. That's the wrong color. And that's too dark. I don't know. I don't really like that one for this. This one is maybe okay. Sorry guys, I'm in my head. I'm thinking. I guess that's really the only one that kind of matches. Or we could use the top part of that. Unless I switch the base color maybe. That's kind of busy. Alright, let's go back to this one. Either this one like this, and then we could put a smaller strip of this. That might work. All right, let's do that because I really like that rainbow one. Okay, so I'm going to switch this, and I'm going to... This bundle is called Butterfly Bouquet. Actually, I think the bundle is Butterfly Bouquet. If the whole collection, if you want the paper and the specialty paper, that one is called Butterfly Brilliance. So the stamps and the dies is Butterfly Bouquet. And then I'm going to do this side because I want more of the mint color. And then the other one is, the whole collection is Butterfly Brilliance. Okay, and then we're going to do by 5. Okay. So, now we're going to do this. Okay. I like it, I like it. I'm going to pop that on there. And then I think I'm just going to do like maybe like a 1-inch strip. We'll start with 1 1/4. I can always trim down. Like that. And we'll stick that across the middle. And then I can I can stamp a sentiment on there. Like this. I think I actually want to do, getting all fancy now, I think I actually want to do a stitched circle in maybe the Misty Moonlight. Let's see. I love these dies, you guys. They are the best. I think that will be a good size. Let's grab a piece of Misty Moonlight. Oh, I forgot to mention too, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually not only got dressed and showered today, but I actually put makeup on for the first time in forever. I was just feeling like I was living in leggings and pajamas and never looking like a human being. And I feel like sometimes, because I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight because I've gained a lot over the last year and a half or so. And so I figured, well, maybe if I like make myself more presentable and try and put on jeans every day, it will kind of show me like, hey, these are getting tighter every day. You need to pull it back a little. So I got myself all put together for you today. Imagine that. That's a first in a long time. All right, so, whoops. My chair doesn't like to roll. I'm gonna get a new chair. All right, so I'm thinking, yeah, like this. And then we can pop that up there. It might be a little too big. You might want the other size. But I don't know that this one was big enough. Oh yeah, it might be. Let's try the other size. 2. Told you guys, it's Throw It Down Thursday, so I have no idea what I'm making here. We're just winging it. We're winging it. You're seeing me in action, which probably is a bit annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm die cutting a smaller circle because I felt like that one was a little too big. Miss T is good. She is, I kicked her out for the live because whenever I am Shelby free, because Shelby's in her crate right now, whenever I am Shelby free, T gets really obnoxious because she wants attention, which I usually give her, but I can't really do when we're doing a live video, so I had to kick her out. But otherwise, she's doing very good. She's adjusting, I guess, as best as she can. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this. Now we just need a sentiment. So this stamp doesn't have any sentiments in it. I think I want like a skinny one to kind of poke out over here. We could do a welcome spring, but I'm trying to see. Somebody just mentioned, my friend Beth, just talking about timeless tulips today. And I know this one has a bunch of really good sentiments. And I love the cursive. I think I'm going to do the hello, because that will be good. I can use it for all sorts of stuff. And it's not too long, because I don't have a whole lot of space. So let's go ahead and use that one. I can find... Wow, you guys, this has been a long Throw It Down Thursday. I'm struggling today. Although not really. I just did a lot of talking in the beginning, right? All right, I'm going to do this. And then, just thinking, I could put it right on here, but I think I want a little strip. What color do I just do? I guess I'll just do a white one. Oh, look. I have a scrap piece of white right here on the floor. So let's use that. I'm going to use the black. And I'm going to stamp that there. Okay. And we'll get our trimmer because that's a lot of cutting. I'll trim this down as close as I can to the hello. I think I can go a little bit further. I like it nice and skinny. Oh, that was a little too close, but it's fine. I'll trim this down. I need a little bit of excess on this side so I can tuck it under the butterfly. Actually, do I want to tuck it on this side? Do it that way? Probably. And I think I want to just tuck it under the butterfly. Like that. Okay. Beauteous. Okay, I'm going to do a banner end, of course. I don't know where my other scissors went, so let's just do this. I'm going to leave that excess there. I got to change my blade. See how it's kind of fuzzy? It's because I need a new blade. I'm going to just trim that off. Not that it matters because it's not gonna, you're not going to see it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I really wore Shelby out because she is passed out and snoring. It's my goal every day. Wear the puppy out so Mama can get some work done. Okay, so I'm going to just start layering this all together. I feel like maybe I should, maybe before I attach it to the card, I'll look to see if it needs any texture with some ribbon. I'll stick this on. Oops. Okay. This paper is a little bit thinner. Okay, so we're going to do this. I could do a little twine right around here and like tie a little bow right here, maybe some linen thread, because linen thread works with everything, right? Or do I want to, hold on, hold that thought. I also have, I don't think there's enough in here, but I have another roll. Yes, it is really good to have. Actually, you know what? I could have, oh, you guys, I totally could have used some of those that we had done before, because it's the right color. Actually, I think that's on navy, but that's okay, because I have the blue circle, so it wouldn't look right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the what is this called? Misty Moonlight. I'm going to just do a little wrap around here, and we'll tie a little knot. Just because it's going to be one more little hint of that pop of color. Like that. Come on. I could have totally used the many messages, because I have that one too. But that one was just stuck in my head. And I like the scripty. Although I think many messages is kind of scripty too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just tie that in a knot instead of a bow. And I'm going to cut it pretty short. Okay. Like this. I think I'm going to pop this layer, but I just want to see positioning wise if that's in the right spot. I think that will work. And actually, I'm not going to pop it. I am going to glue dot it though, because I want that to sit flat. So I'm just going to pop a little glue dot under here, so that will sit nice and flat. Okay, then we can attach this to a card. Oh, and of course I'm out of adhesive. Let me grab one of those. Oh good, I'm into my Stampin' Seal Plus stash. I like the Plus better. I ordered the regular one by accident last time, which is fine. I just like this one better. Okay, go do that. All right, and then we will continue assembling. So this is going to go flat, like so. Okay, and then let's put this down. So this will go in the middle. Like that. We're gonna tuck this underneath, probably about like that. Put this on with some glue dots, just a couple here, like that, and we'll put that in the middle, like so. This looks a little crooked. Okay, I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I guess that wasn't quite over enough. There we go. That'll work. Okay, I need dimensionals. I'm running out here. Use up my little edges. And I'll attach that. And tuck it under that little knot. And that looks good. That still looks a little bit wonky. I might actually fix it by putting a little mini dimensional on here and then actually kind of pulling it down to where it should be. There. Okay. And then one last thing. I think I have somewhere. Where are they? I just used them the other day. Are they still on my table? Are they still in this mess? I was gonna use the gilded golds gems, but I can't seem to put my finger on them. That's annoying. I'm pretty sure I put them away. But, of course, they're not. Oh, there they are. I got them. Okay. I want to put a couple of these in there. You guys, I finally found the end of my take your pick tool. So I'm going to take these little ones, I think, and just stick them in the middle of our butterfly. Like so. Perfect. There you go. Finished card. It only took me an hour. What do we think? We like that one? I love this bundle. So many fun little bits and things to play with still. So I'm sure you'll see more from me with that. But that is it for today. Just a quick reminder. Sorry, I was going to sneeze, but it ran away. Just a quick reminder, celebration ends on Friday. So this bundle goes live next week on Monday, the 1st, I believe. Let me just check that actually while I'm looking at this. Details. I'm sorry, the 2nd. It starts March 2nd. So you can start ordering this beginning on the 2nd of March if you're a customer. If you want it earlier and you want to get an amazing deal and save 20% off any future orders, hint, hint, we have a brand new catalog coming soon, you can do the starter kit this week and get those 5 extra packs of paper in your starter kit for free. So remember I showed those earlier, and you could totally use those with the butterflies too. That would be amazing. So that's only good through Sunday. So be sure to message me if you have any questions about that. I'd be happy to help you. You can get $125 worth of product for just $99 plus tax, and you can include this bundle, the Butterfly Brilliance bundle, if you wanted to, in that starter kit. And then last up, I just wanted to show you one more time the February Stamp Club cards. These are my Stamp Club cards for February. So this class is open until Saturday. You get 2 of each card kits. So you'll get enough supplies to make 2 of each of these cards. You can add the stamp set on if you want to during registration, or you can use one you already have. This is the one that I used. It's got some really cute little Easter ones. So this will close on Saturday, and then it will ship later on this month, or early March actually, since it's such a short month. And then you also get a cute little hand stamped gift for me for that too. So I'm not going to show you what is in here. This one's kind of falling apart here. But it's a really cute little treat holder. So every month for Stamp Club, I always do either an extra bonus card or I do a little treat for you, and that's my little thank you. So everybody will get one of these little guys with the little treat inside too. And I always provide the instructions for the bonus card or project too. So you'll get written tutorials. You can work on them on your own pace, and then the kits will come in the mail. So that is that. If you have any questions, I'll post the link to that again one more time later today, and I'll post some of the details about the promotions and stuff in the description above. But otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you all really soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.